Hello everyone, welcome to the Ditchburn Jukebox Museum and Coffee Bar located on Alexandria Drive, St Anne's on the Sea in lovely Lancashire. What's the Ditchburn Jukebox Museum, I hear you ask? Well, let me tell you a little bit about us. We're here to celebrate the birth of the first British jukebox. Not many people know that the first British jukebox was built here on the Fylde coast. And not many people know that Lancashire also brought rock and roll to the UK, the youth of Great Britain, back in the early 50s. So we're here to celebrate some of these historical moments. Ditchburn manufactured these first jukeboxes and ended up in 1947 putting them into over 1,000 coffee bars and milk bars all over the UK. He then brought the rock and roll records, the likes of Chuck Berry and Bill Haley and the Comets and Buddy Holly, and put them on the jukeboxes for the youth of Great Britain to hear. Well, this is the first time they'd heard it, because at that time there was no rock and roll on the radio. There was just one radio station, which was the BBC, and they just played classical music or dance band music or the news and talk, but there was nothing else. At that time, Pirate Radio and Radio Caroline and Radio Luxembourg hadn't started. So this was the first time that the teenagers got to hear the rock and roll from America that they'd first heard about. Ditchburn became the largest jukebox operator in the world. He ended up with over 3,500 jukeboxes spread all over the UK. It was quite an amazing thing at the time. Even in America, operators operated 100, 200 machines in their area, but this guy had 3,500. So, let me show you some of the jukeboxes we have here. On my side here, we have the first one. This is the first one that went into the coffee bars and milk bars back in 1947. It's now been restored back to playing 78 RPM records, the big 10-inch records that used to put on the old style gramophones. That sounds absolutely fantastic and amazing. The amplifier, I've restored the amplifier as well, and that is sounding really good. So you can come down here, have a cup of coffee, select your tunes on the jukebox and play your favourite songs. Now, you don't have to pay to play the jukebox, it's free. So you don't have to put any money in. Also, admission into the Jukebox Museum and Coffee Bar is also free. But you can come down and support us by buying a coffee and buying some snacks and just enjoying yourself and having a good time. That's what we did last year, and we're looking forward to seeing everyone else again this year to do just the same thing. So we've got on display, we've got 5 jukeboxes on display, and also we've got a 1966 Ditchburn vending machine. This was also built at Dock Road in Lytham St Anne's, and they built the first vending machines in the UK as well. These used to be situated in bus stations and railway stations and swimming pools, and it was always my treat when I went swimming was to get a 6pence worth of hot chocolate, a cup of hot chocolate after we'd finished. There we go. It's an amazing bit of history that was here in Lytham St Anne's. Anyway, come down to the museum. We're open from the 2nd of April till the 1st of November. And we're open Thursday to Sunday, also bank holiday Mondays as well. So if you're about on a bank holiday, please pop in. And we're open from 10 AM to 4 PM. We have some events going on during the year as well. We're going to be doing some talk sessions about the history and going into a lot more detail about the history as well. We have a website if you want to check out our website. It is www.jukeboxmuseum.co.uk. Thanks everyone. So we hope to see you here this year.